So how much different is that to here? I mean, when you said this is not your thing, so what kind of person are you?
I'm not gonna say it's not my thing, but it's more of, I'm not gonna say why do you need it on national television, but why? I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'm not knocking anybody. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. That's a great thing. I mean, I might have done it, but that's just not what I want to do at the time.
So when these guys say they haven't made their mind up till now, you believe them?
No. I mean, with my parents and I, for a great period, I genuinely did not know. But my dad would always hit me with, if signing day was tonight, where would you go? And there was always, the one school that would pop into my head. And I ended up committing April 20th of 2013. Put it like this, up until about that week, I had no clue. But probably say within the 3 or 4 days before that, that's when I really made up my mind. Before that, I was Florida, Alabama, LSU. And, I just felt like that was the best opportunity for me throughout that day even, on April 20th. My family and I talked about it, we discussed it, and I felt like the time was right, so I pulled the trigger.
How much was that a relief compared to what these guys are doing for you for the last few months? Have you slept better than these guys?
That night was probably one of the best, sleeps I've had since I was a small child. But I mean, it was a decision that I made, and people respected it, and I respect everybody else's decision.
When you come to a week like this, is it a big recruiting deal for you? Do you try to do any of that?
I've always made it known publicly, even when reporters and analysts and anybody's asking me about recruiting other guys. I've made it known that I'm not the guy who's gonna push LSU on you. I've had a teammate of mine, Tim Williams. He played in this game last year, actually. Ended up choosing Alabama, and Tim told me from the jump. He told me, he chose Alabama because he felt like that was best for him. I chose LSU because that was best for me. So I'm not gonna push something on somebody else. A guy who does choose LSU, I want you to do it because you feel it's right for you, not because it's the right decision that I'm telling you to do.
What if coaches told you about competition next year, where you fit in?
I'll probably, of course, slide down inside. Like in this game tonight, I played guard. For my high school, I played tackle. So I slid down in. I'm probably gonna slide down inside, end up developing into a guard. Most likely left guard, but as far as competition and playing time, it's within the school. You're going to go in and you're going to compete. I mean, if you can play, if you have the physical ability to play, you're going to play. If you don't, if you're not ready, you're not going to play.